What's going on, peeps? Thank you for choosing Inevitable Rebels for your latest graffiti content. You are currently looking at the Grog 5mm buff proof ink mop. This is the red. I do believe they call it splatter red. It is super tight. I'm really loving it. You guys know I love markers that don't streak. If you like markers that don't streak, you pretty much have two options, in my opinion. The two best options, at least I could tell you, are a Sakura Solid, being a streaker, an industrial marker. That thing will never streak on you ever. And then, of course, you have a mop. What a mop is a free-flowing ink marker. That means as soon as you put the marker to the surface, you start squeezing it, ink's coming out unregulated. It's just gonna flow out of there. This particular mop from Grog is the perfect size, if you ask me. Very small, 5mm in diameter. And as you can see, I'm getting a lot of tight tags. This Grog squeezer is the buff proof ink from Grog. I've tried it numerous times. I've tried a lot of different colors. I think they have 3 or 4 colors. And I gotta say, this stuff is nice. It is quality. My favorite color is definitely the jellyfish fuchsia from them. Look at that tag right there. That is just so tight. If I was writing with your standard 10mm nib, I wouldn't have been able to fit all that on that washer right there. And if I could fit it, it'd be a little bit more difficult for me. So I actually really love the 5mm nib. It's more unique. It's more rare to see, you know, because 9 times out of 10, if you see a mop tag in the wild, it's going to be a 10mm. That's just because of the popularity of the 10mm coming from Crink, Art Primo, Bombing Science. Anybody drops a fucking mop, it's 10mm, just because it's the most common. I really love using this 5mm nib. But yeah, apparently this is a new formula and it's bleed through. I didn't know that. It also claims to have a glossy finish. I can't say that I saw that, but I can tell you one thing. When I just let this marker sit on the counter for a couple days, I can actually see it separating. Like, I see some really light pigments fall to the bottom, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I actually have to shake my ink marker. That's why I always say, shake your ink, shake your paint, you know. A lot of people will say you don't need to shake ink, and sometimes that's true. But sometimes you have weird formulas like this. Always shake your markers regardless of what's inside. This new formula is pretty tight, pretty drippy. I used most of it to where the marker wasn't writing it anymore. And what I had to do after that was refill it. I refilled it with some of the OTR incredible red ink that is also included in the video. This mop, guys, for me, everything's getting a 10 out of 10 from me, but this is a 10 out of 10, guys. It is awesome. I love it. It's unique. It'll do what you need it to do. Just, I gotta warn you guys, stay on smooth surfaces. Every surface you see me hit in this video has been absolutely smooth, except for some porous plastic, which I figured the mop would be able to take, and I was correct. My mop is not destroyed. But, you know, if I had to do it over and I only had this marker for, you know, for a few months or whatever, I would even stay away from that. Stick to glass, stick to steel, stick to wood, you know, really smooth surfaces. If y'all are digging the new bathroom bombing series, drop a like, drop a comment, because the last one did very well. And I think I found a new series to start dropping. So if you guys are excited for that, drop in the comments. If you're hating on it, drop in the comments. I don't really care. Like while you're at it. Subscribe if you're new. And next, you guys are going to be seeing the Pentel Shorty. That's the next review coming out. I literally got it. I'm going to start tagging with it tomorrow. And y'all have a great day. Thanks. I'm out.